as he pauses to rest. He's the only person known to have free soloed the northwest face of Half Dome. What do you consider Alex's greatest achievements to date?
That he's still alive. If you look at the past, people that have made a real habit of soloing, at least half of them are dead.
In the 70s, John Long was one of the best rock climbers in the world. Today, he's an elder statesman in the climbing community.
It's indescribable what it's like to be up real high because, but you can get some kind of idea about it just by walking to the edge of a cliff or the edge of a building. You look over and your body you have a visceral sort of effect. You can dial it off with a lot of experience, but not all the way off.
Where you just lose your stomach.
Yeah. And the real challenge about climbing without a rope is, the fact is that feeling can come up full bore in a split second.
And you have to control that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dial that one back really quickly.
Or else?
Your diaphragm's gonna close. You're not gonna be able to breathe. Actually, you have no chance. You're gonna die.
Alex learned how to control his fear at this climbing gym near his home in Sacramento, California, when he was just a boy.
Kind of funny coming back. I remember it being like a big cave.
For 7 years, this is where he came 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. He would climb until he was exhausted, then read old climbing magazines.
That's all I was ever interested in, really.
Your whole life?
Yeah, from when I started climbing, from when I was maybe 10 or 11. I don't even remember when, it was so long ago, but I mean, that's all I ever was into, really.
Back then, he was a shy, skinny kid with big ears. Today, he's still skinny, but his 5-foot 11-inch frame is 160 pounds of muscle. For someone his size, he has big hands. They have to carry his whole body weight when he's hanging off the rock.
Yeah, I have pretty big fingers, so it's hard to get it into a thin crack.
Show me. Were they like this before you started climbing?
I don't think they were quite this big before I started climbing. I honestly think my connective tissue and stuff has gotten, they're just all just gotten beefier, Yeah. I think it's all the crack climbing, torquing your fingers in different ways.
Would you take a picture with our team?
Alex has acquired something akin to rock star status in the climbing world, where he always draws a crowd. He made the cover of National Geographic. He's also in a nationwide ad campaign for the company The North Face. But the kid who dropped out of college and stole the family minivan to go climbing has been slow to cash in on his success. So, this is really your home?
Yeah, when I'm in the U.S., this is mostly my home. It's pretty comfortable, it's pretty cozy, it's easy to move around.
Do you just park on the side of a road?
Yeah.
Do you go days without showering?
Yeah, of course.
Almost everything Alex owns is in this van. He survives on less than $1,000 a month.
You can go anywhere. Tomorrow morning I could wake up and I could drive to the East Coast and then climb there for the next 2 months.
He doesn't like to admit he's any good, which is why he's known to his friends as Alex No Big Deal.
I'm not a very powerful climber. I'm more of an endurance climber. I climb these big, long routes.
Is there anyone else in the world right now who can do what Alex Honnold can do?
I think there's probably a handful of people who possibly could get close to what he's doing. He's probably unquestionably the best guy alive today.
To capture Alex free soloing Sentinel, we assembled a 6-man team of experienced climbers who would film at different positions along the route. We attached 4 more cameras to the wall and 2 60 Minutes teams set up on the valley floor. But as the climb got closer, Alex got restless. So the day before, he snuck off with his friend Peter Mortimer, an adventure filmmaker, to do something that would calm his nerves. He climbed an impossible vertical wall called the Phoenix.
I never would have agreed to go out there with a bunch of people. It just would be craziness. And honestly, you guys wouldn't want to see it. It would be weird.
It would be weird?
Yeah.
Why? What would be weird about it?
I don't know, I think it would blow your mind. It'd be weird. Just the position is outrageous.
This is what he means by weird. Look at the angle
of this curvature. And this was developed long ago by people like Cartan, Alexandrov, Toponogov. People in geometry talk of the cat spaces dans Alexandrov Toponogov. And it can be cat spaces for negative curvature, cat spaces for positive curvature. And it is, instead of computing something that we call the curvature, we is if triangles are fatter than triangles than the flat triangles. And then it means fatter. Okay, here is a triangle. To determine if the triangle is fat, I will compare it to the isometric triangle. So this is a triangle in my geometry, a purely non-Euclidean, and this will be the same length, this will be the same length, this will be the same length. Okay? How do I compare and decide that one is fatter than the other? Let's say that it's like you take here the midpoint and you look at the median. You draw both medians, and if the length of the median here of this triangle is longer, is bigger than the length of the median flat case, flat situation, then we decide that the triangle is fat. The memo is so easy for a triangle, just then this is like the tie, which goes from the neck to the middle of the belt, and let's say the less thin you are, the longer should be your tie, so that you are perfect. So the median is like the tie, and the positively curved space is the space in which triangles have to wear long ties. Longer than the homolog isometric triangles. Okay? So this is a synthetic definition. No computation of whatever, just comparing distances. And again, everything I said here is true. In practice, it is a nightmare to verify this. If I give you a non-Euclidean geometry, you will always go for the formulas that we find in textbooks to check the sign of the curvature. But on the other hand, this is a geometric property that can be useful, that is direct, non-trivial consequence of the curvature, and that will be used in comparison theorems in many respects. Also, this certainly is more general than the curvature definition which we compute, the notion of curvature. In particular, take a cone. A cone with a point here, you know, some apex. The cone is flat everywhere. We know this because we can infer to make food with the kids. We can cut a piece of paper, make a cone like a clown hat and put it on our head. So it is flat almost everywhere, but there is a singularity here at this point. It is not a smooth geometry, and you cannot compute the curvature at this point, or it would be infinity. But you can still check the condition here and check that the length of the triangle may be bigger than triangle in the flat geometry. In fact, any triangle, any 3 points that you take here, if the triangle encloses here the point part, then the triangle will be strictly fatter than the triangle which is drawn on the plane geometry. And so the cone is, in this definition, the synthetic space of non-negative curvature. Okay? So it's like a cone would be like the analog of the example I had here for the convex function. And the next thing, of course, this notion is more stable